Alright, cool. Yeah, I know. I took too long to go stream, my nigga. Yeah. We got an hour-long stream, you heard? Oh, shit. Yo, what the fuck? Alright, bro. Apparently, my shit want to tweak and geek. Hold on, we gonna get set up. Shit is stuck, bro. Hold my shit up. Alright. Alright, cool. Everything is sturdy. Actually, no, it's not. I need to go to something. Actually, no, it's not. I need to go to something. Alright, hold on, y'all. Hold on, chat. Give me 1 second. Let me close all this shit out. We don't need this. Wait, did we pop out, chat? Don't need that game. Feel me? Alright. Chat, give me 1 second. If I can't see what y'all saying, nigga, then stop typing. Fuck. Simple as that. Alright, cool. Now let me go to this. I need to see something on my phone, gang. Like your post. Oh, that's on TikTok. Yo, somebody comment. Somebody comment, my nigga. I need to see something real quick. But anyway, in the meantime, while that's all getting set up, I'm gonna go back to here. What's good, YouTube, Twitch, and Kick? Welcome back. It's your It's your boy Jay. And you know we stay superior. What's good, YouTube? How you doing? How you guys' day going and everything? Feel me? Yeah, man, we are live, my nigga. We are finally live in the flesh. This stream is a little bit late, my nigga. I ain't even gonna cap. Yeah, this shit is a little bit late. I need one of y'all niggas to comment. Actually, I could just comment. Yo, let's just do that. Actually, they got my whole gov. I probably shouldn't have did that. Yo, alright, let's see how it looks on here, right? Oh, you can't even see it, bro. Oh, because I'm on this. Alright, Twitch reaction. Alright, cool. We just switched it. I just need to see how this shit looks on y'all end so I could know how to adjust that shit. Damn, my whole gov. That's kind of crazy. Hold on, let me switch my account. That's kind of wild. That shit was kind of wild, you heard? Alright, I'm gonna switch my account real quick. Hold on. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the chat, everybody. Welcome in. I appreciate you guys for coming in. Oh, skip to... Somebody said something. Yo, what's good, Boogie? Welcome in, my nigga. For this one, we gonna be chilling. We gonna do some reactions, actually. There's actually something I want to go to. I think Casa Nat is streaming right now. We're about to be what they call a W Twitch streamer. We're gonna check out what these niggas is actually doing. What the fuck are they doing? Look at these niggas chat, bro.
Oh god. Browser don't want this fade.
Hold on, chat. Just take a look at their chat. That's yo. I'm about to use that shit as my chat. You heard?
Oh my gosh.
I'm about to use that shit as my chat. You heard?
Atlanta. What is that billboard?
Very active viewer has arrived. Nigga, hell no, you lied. I haven't seen you in a minute.
Okay. You hear me, Kai?
Wait, what are they trying to do?
Trying to get a banana and put it behind it. So
Shut the front door, man. God damn it.
I'm just saying, so people can't follow us. Need to pick up a banana and put it right behind us.
What is going on, bro?
Am I at a full stop?
Hey, Speed. Yo, what the fuck, my nigga? I would stay, but I'm not watching Casanat. Done, I'm crying. Nigga said, hey, Speed. Nigga, I'm not Speed, nigga. I look nothing like Speed. Hold on, let me look. Yeah, I don't look like Speed, nigga. Calling me Speed, bro. Welcome to the channel, though. Make sure... Barbie Babes. Who the fuck is Barbie Babes? Yo, welcome to the chat, though, Barbie Babes.
What the fuck is going on?
That shit was racist as fuck.
This shit do look sketchy, blood.
Stop right here.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought these niggas was going, I ain't gonna lie. I thought these niggas was, what's some name? Whatchamacallit?
First job?
Gonna be playing Super Mario Bros. That's what I saw earlier. That's what I saw earlier, chat. That's what I'm saying. We gonna go to YouTube, though. Let's YouTube it up, you heard? Let's YouTube it up, you heard? Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters on Anime Vault. We not watching that. Went to the beach in Houston. Okay. What y'all want to watch? Let's watch this. What is this?
I am originally Liberian, West Africa. I was born and raised in Liberia.
Okay.
I came to America when I was 18. I'm 37 now, so I've been here. Do the math. Yeah.
All right. And is she someone that's your type?
What if she just said no? Damn. I know that's his type.
Yes,
That's a
she
grown
is.
woman.
All right. Well, then let me have you come on up here. Have you?
Nah, they wigs is kind of diabolical. I'm not gonna lie. They really got the old woman wigs, like no edges. Hers is valid. That other girl's though was critical, bro. That shit was critical. Can you grab the camera lens for a Lamar Jackson edit? Sure thing. Thank you, bro. Can you hit that subscribe button for a subscriber edit? I'm gonna edit you subscribing, bro. Can you do that for me, gang? Please hit that subscribe button, bro. We on the road to 1K again. We on the road to 1K, chat. 1K subscribers, bro. Please hit that subscribe button. Niggas really need that. I appreciate that. Oh! I got some good... Actually, let's finish this clip. Hold
Scoot
on.
that way. Okay.
Hey! Ooh, shit, man.
Okay, so you guys got to hear a bit about each other. Do you have one?
Is that a BBL, my nigga? It's looking like a BBL. I'm not gonna cap. It's looking like... Oh, appreciate you for the subscribe, too, if you do. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. It's looking like a BBL, gang. Not gonna cap.
Final question. If you don't, that's okay.
Was your go-to for healing? Because that's most important. I want to make sure you got them demons out your system, okay?
And I did get the demons out of my system because I've been through enough struggles.
Okay, because I
that-
fight.
I'm not fighting. I will always stay emotionally controlled. I'm not fighting at all.
Okay.
However, it's okay for you to be feisty, you know?
And I'm gonna ask my final question then. Is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
And is it a yes for you for
Okay.
her?
It's a yes.
We got a man.
Okay. That's what's up. Niggas actually got a match and shit like that. Usually shit like that never really pan out for them, not gonna lie. But it's actually good they got a match. Now, what I did want to say, hold on. Let me go back to the... Yeah, I gotta really put some keys for this shit. Bust some bees in this shit. Alright, first off, before we even continue, I just want to say, for my kick people, you are able to subscribe. Actually, I'm gonna test that out right now. Mimi, can you please try subscribing on my kick channel now? Let's see if we go to my kick. Are we able to subscribe to my shit? Hold on, chat. Let's see if we're able to subscribe to my shit on kick. I know I can't subscribe. It says gift subs. Do I not have like... Do I not have a thingy? Alright, hold on. Somebody text. Watch internet rabbit holes. Alright, we gonna. What the fuck is the internet rabbit hole, my nigga? We gonna watch it though. I'll check it out. I really got much. We got random. We watching random shit. Said hi, Barbie Babe said hi. Yo, hi, Barbie Babes. Welcome in the chat, man. Please drop a follow, man. Let's drop a follow, man. Let's do that. Actually, I'm watching on my channel. Hold on. So I could dead see all this. View my channel. Hold on. We had 989 subscribers, bro. Thank you guys for all the love and support, man. We going up there. Thank you guys for subscribing. Also, if you're new to the channel, we stream Monday through Friday, and we drop videos regularly. We do not only stream, we drop videos, look, from stream. But you feel me? We got 8 views, 16 views. We going up, though. We almost at 1,000 subscribers, so that's luckily. That's luckily, bro. You feel me? But let's go back to the homepage. Also, bro, we're about to see if we got that sub button on Kick. I'm just saying. It says what? Videos seem like you are new in Kick, not affiliated. Affiliated and verified. I'm not affiliated and verified. I think I am affiliated. I think I am actually affiliated. I think that counts as affiliation, my nigga. Oh, hold on. I didn't mean to show that. All right, cool. Let's continue reacting. He said internet rabbit holes. What the fuck is that? All right, y'all can see me, right? Doesn't show. All right, so I probably gotta add that button, my nigga. I probably gotta add the subscribe button. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. We're gonna search this up. Let's see. We got some viewers today by Nick Crowley. Oh my god. Disturbing internet. This not this nigga again. Not this shit again, bro. Niggas got internet rabbit holes for days, bro. Like, where's one that's not that long? I'm gonna watch this. Oh, I like Mr. Nightmare. No, why are we watching scary stuff? Just click one. I don't wanna watch this shit again. I could watch him, bro. I could watch him. Chat, y'all trying to scare me? I'm all alone in the house by myself. Why are we watching this, bro? Do not smart school boy. Pick any video. Alright, we gonna watch this one. I actually used to watch Mr. Nightmare. That nigga, I gotta subscribe to that nigga again. I ain't gonna cap. Right after this video, I gotta subscribe to this nigga again. I used to love watching this nigga videos, bro. That shit was lit. Alright, but let's get into it. Let's react to this shit.
On June 25th, 2015, the YouTube channel Obscure Horror Corner introduced the world to a chilling game known as Sad Satan by uploading the first of 5 gameplay videos for it. This was the first record of the game's existence on the internet. Unlike conventional horror games, Sad Satan offered no objectives, no enemies, and no resolutions. Instead, players navigated dimly lit corridors and were bombarded at random.
How the fuck is this game scary? This looks stupid. You should download that game. Why are you telling me to download it? First off, this nigga over here telling me to download a game that might get people killed. I don't know. From the way this nigga's talking with his ominous voice, this shit might not be that good. But this shit don't even look scary. I'm confused. Like, what is this?
Random points throughout the game with cryptic symbols, audio, and images. It was a game unlike any other. What really made Sad Satan stand out wasn't just its creepy vibe. It was the sick, twisted content hiding beneath the surface. The game wasn't just unsettling, it was tied to accusations of demonic—
I ain't gonna lie, this shit is giving me epilepsy or some shit like that, bro. I'm about to fucking get dizzy and throw up, my nigga. This game look ass. Like, would they make this in 1999 or something?
illegal, and downright disturbing images. The game was a maze of dark.
What images? Oh, I'm sorry for pausing. What images is disturbing that y'all niggas see? I see black smoke. That's all I see with rigid lines. I don't see anything else.
Claustrophobic corridors with no clear goal. You wandered around with a first-person POV while distorted audio played in the backgrounds. The sounds were seemingly random, but ranged from reversed music to warped screams and laughter. Perhaps most unsettling, there were snippets of serial killers' interviews that sometimes popped up. Every so often, the game would throw full-screen flashes of disturbing images at you. Some were just weird, like black and white photos of statues or cryptic symbols. Others were outright horrifying mugshots of criminals.
Nah, what the fuck? That shit just gave me chills. Like, you telling me they was throwing all that at you? I'm confused. Yo, is this like what the hell, bro? Hold on. Bro, what Boogie, what you be into, bro? I ain't gonna lie, I used to watch this, nigga. I can't really come at you. I like the horror stories too, my nigga. But we supposed to be lighthearted, my nigga. This nigga over here, I tell what you do, bro. You sit in the dark room. I know what you do, nigga.
Cult references,
play with a Ouija board,
cryptic Latin phrases. One of the most infamous was the recurring appearance of Jimmy Savile, a disgraced TV host known for decades of child abuse.
Nah,
His
what?
presence in the game made it feel like something much darker was
reactions.
lurking beneath the surface. To top it off, there was a ghostly child who would sometimes appear in the hallways. In the last gameplay video uploaded by Obscure
What the
Horror
fuck?
Corner, one of these ghostly kids started following the player, and there was no way to escape. The game ends when the player is finally caught and killed by this eerie, silent figure. As creepy as the original Sad Satan was, things took a much darker turn on July 7th, 2015, when a download link for the game popped up on 4chan's paranormal board.
First off, my nigga, what the fuck? This shit, the nigga, who made this game? Like, who is so sick-minded to make this shit? Oh my god, this is a nigga. I'm confirming. This is a nigga that probably really wanted to do something, chat. This nigga really wanted to hurt somebody. I'm glad they stopped that shit though.
People who downloaded it quickly realized they were involved in something demonic. The clone reportedly included extreme gore, images of mutilated bodies, and even CP. Weirdly, the game also contained malware, which would mess with your computer, sometimes causing it to crash completely.
Why would I click on this video, bro? Now I'm scared. Now I can't go to sleep because of you. And now somebody probably watching this can't go to sleep because of you making me watch this shit while you watching this. Now they can't go to sleep, my nigga. What's up with you? I don't get as bad as Smart Boy Schoolboy though. I don't get as bad as
Jamie, the alleged
Yes, it
owner
do,
of Obscure
bro.
Horror Corner, denied any connection to this version, claiming the one he played didn't have any of that illegal content. But his story had holes, and people were already questioning whether he could be trusted. Jamie claimed he found Sad Satan on the dark web, saying a mysterious and anonymous user named ZK sent him a link to the game. According to Jamie, the game was hosted on a hidden Tor service. However, people were left wondering where the original gameplay footage came from, as all the original download links.
Why do you got me watching this, bro? First off, I pray before I sleep, so I'm good. See, I'm not watching this shit. Now you seeing all this shit. Now, if I gotta pray before I go to sleep for watching some fucking video, I'm not watching this shit. Why do you have me watching this, bro? Bro, we're not watching this game. I'm scared, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. This nigga got me scared, bro. I'm not watching this, bro. Like, come on, bro. This nigga over here got me watching something. I gotta pray. Oh my god. Why you want me to watch this shit? But if I get haunted because of you, I'ma smack you, Boogie. I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
were fake. People have spent years trying to decode Sad Satan's meaning. The references to Jimmy Savile and the ghostly children have led many to believe the game is a sick reference to child abuse and a way to distribute twisted content. The name Sad Satan derived from reversed audio from Led Zeppelin's Stairway to Heaven.
You see? Why the fuck do y'all got me watching this?
Excuse me.
Skip that shit, bro.
Play you for those ultras?
Well,
That is
we're
not a woman.
kind of high level.
Latin phrases suggest some kind of satanic or cult theme. After all the controversy, Obscure Horror Corner went silent and the channel was abandoned. But that didn't stop the internet from obsessing over Sad Satan. Fans created clean
Valid
versions
song.
of the game.
Boogie, there's no way you be praying, bro. Bro, I don't trust you, my nigga. I don't know what you do, but now, like, I don't know. I'm in a house, bro. You got me watching this, bro. Like, come on,
Rubbing
gang.
out all the illegal content so people could experience the atmosphere without the risks. What makes Sad Satan stick with people isn't just the horror or the controversy, it's the fact that we still don't know the truth. I would strongly advise against doing any digging, but if you do, be extremely cautious with what kind of messed up stuff you might be getting yourself into.
Lake City Quiet.
In 2009, an internet mystery was born on Reddit and quickly grew into one of the most disturbing internet rabbit holes.
It's always these Reddit niggas, bro. I've just always done it. It's always these Reddit niggas, bro. I'm telling you, these Reddit niggas is always finding something crazy, doing something weird and shit. It protects me from nightmares. Nigga, it's always Reddit, my nigga. Niggas always doing something on Reddit, my nigga. This is crazy, bro.
Known as the Lake City Quiet Pills saga, it's an incredibly disturbing mystery that still has no resolution. The story begins with a Redditor named Religion of Peace, later revealed to be Milo. He was no stranger to controversy. As a moderator for the infamous Jailbait subreddit, Milo already had a dark reputation.
So you mean to tell me he's had Reddit users better than FBI? So you mean to tell, I'm crying. Is that true? Like, you really think so? You mean to tell me this nigga name is Religion of Peace and he's not causing any peace? Like, hey, come on, gang. That's different. I'm not even gonna cap.
Was notorious for spreading illegal content and was eventually banned by Reddit, but that's a story for another time. Milo claimed to be a war veteran, boasting about his alleged involvement in conflicts like the Cold War and even the Battle of Normandy. People were divided. Some were impressed by his apparent knowledge, while others doubted his claims. Milo was an unusually active Reddit user, despite claiming to be 80 years old, which added to the skepticism.
What? This nigga just said this nigga was 80 years old, bro. What the fuck? If you 80 years old on Reddit doing shit, like, why are you even on Reddit, first of all? But why? 80 years old is crazy, my nigga. Like, that's wild.
On May 18th, 2009, Milo shared a link to a new website, LakeCityQuietPills.com. He described it as, quote, that old guy's image host. At first, the site seems pretty basic, just a place to upload images. But the name itself, Quiet Pills, gave people pause. It sounded off, like there was more to it than met the eye. Fast forward to July 17th, 2009, Milo posted his last ever Reddit
Snooki, oh yeah, pack that nigga up, bro. This nigga talking about the views and shit. Pack that nigga up if you in here, mods. Ban that nigga.
comment, which was a rant about spam content. Just hours later, a new user named 2-6 showed up to announce Milo's death.
Yo, what's up with these Reddit names, bro? Y'all niggas just look at the alphabet and say, let me get this in a number. Like, my nigga, do something. Like, Religion of Peace was actually, like, kind of... That's actually a thoughtful name. That's a thought out name, my nigga. Nigga said Religion of Peace. Bro, these niggas, what are they doing, my nigga? Just give me mine so I can ban everyone who talks. I'm crying. Hell no, bro. Yo, oh, speaking of that, I told you, whatever some dead don't be posting on Superior Clips no more, gang. He dead don't.
According to the post, Milo had died at his desk, leaving behind no family and only a handful of personal belongings. That's when things got weird. Some Redditors decided to dig into LakeCityQuietPills.com and discovered something chilling. Hidden in the site's source code were cryptic messages that looked like job postings, but these weren't.
Wait, hold on. Did this nigga just say this nigga died at his desk? That's an L way to go out. Not gonna count.
Regular jobs. They seem to reference covert operations. Some examples of the postings include immediate need, 12 essay Spanish speaking, no papers required, and 4 for 24/7 DP, English speakers, Spanish fluency is a plus. The language was filled with military-style acronyms and obscure terms along those lines. One user pointed out that
Oh man, is Milo gang. Nigga, what? So I'm confused. What the fuck was this nigga trying to do? Was this nigga trying to join a war with US and Iraq or some shit? Or Puerto Rico? Like, this nigga's tripping.
the abbreviation WW meant wet work, or more specifically, assassinations. The plot thickened even more in 2010.
What city is that?
Real-world events seemed to tie directly to the Lake City
Shit
Quiet
look
Pills
fire, I
saga.
ain't gonna lie.
On January 19th, 2010, Hamas arms dealer Mahmoud al-Mabou was assassinated in a Dubai hotel. He was
Oh yeah,
suffocated by
that nigga definitely in Iran. They said Al-Mababa Dudu, nigga. Alibaba, basically. That's tough.
a team of operatives who entered the country using fake identities. This happened on the exact same day as a quote-unquote party mentioned in the source code of LakeCityQuietPills.com. This site listed a detailed breakdown of expenses for the
Dubai
event,
chocolate.
hotel rooms, transportation, and even medical
This nigga
supplies
lying.
that totaled nearly $94,000. The
Damn.
timing and the scale of the expenses led many to believe that this quote-unquote party was actually cover for an assassination operation. It felt too closely related to be pure coincidence. People began digging into the site even further. The account 2-6 was tied to another alias, Angel 2-6. This handle had
What?
been active on other forums like Fark.com since the early 2000s.
What the fuck are they talking about? This nigga said Fark.coms. What the hell is that, my nigga? What is a Fark.coms? That shit sound crazy. Like, so you telling me these niggas did all this? That's why niggas need to go touch grass, my nigga. You need to go get some juice from them eggs from the store, something, nigga. Some water, some chicken. Go touch grass. Go touch a girl, bro. Don't, not like that. Like, you feel me? Make sure she consent to you touching her. Or not. Just go get a girl or something, my nigga. Cause y'all niggas got too much time on this internet. That's why niggas doing bullshit like this. Going to Fark.com to find another account somebody put. Like, come on, bro.
What's more, Angel 2-6's email address was linked to the LakeCityQuietPills.com domain. It was quite literally angel.2.6@LakeCityQuietPills.com. The activity
What?
surrounding these accounts painted a picture of a tightly connected group with ties to military or illegal work. Some people started interpreting the phrase Lake City Quiet Pills as a euphemism for bullets.
I'm not watching that
The
Crowley,
phrase
my
Lake
nigga.
City Quiet Pills was traced back to a Remington ammunition plant in Missouri, which
I thought Nick Crowley was that guy who used to do like weird shit, and he had like mad demons and shit or some shit like that. The nigga named himself after him. That's crazy if he did. Because I remember he was the nigga talking about the Loch Ness Monster and shit like that.
produces billions of rounds of ammunition annually. People have spent years debating what this all means. The most common theory is that the site was a front for a group of professional hitmen. Some argue that the military lingo and references suggest a group of ex-military individuals who defected from their governments. The connection to covert intelligence operations and organizations is clear, but the truth about the site
You said a
remains
myth?
unknown.
How you know this is a...
After
Oh.
2010, the updates to LakeCityQuietPills.com stopped. The site eventually went offline.
Turn your school project into an AR experience.
First, Photoshop to create a texture. Remove the background and add a mask.
Now,
My nigga, I don't even know how that's scary, bro. Like, what the fuck did he do? What was that one about?
Back in 2015, a string
It's always these pixelated ass shit. You can't. They got no graphics, no 4K, no 1080p. Them shits is like 240, my nigga. And these be the scariest things, bro. Like, come on, bro.
strange YouTube channel called Unfavorable
It
Semicircle
was.
popped out of nowhere and instantly grabbed the attention of internet
Look at this
sleuths,
shit.
cryptography fans, and conspiracy theorists. It wasn't just the creepy content that made it stand out. It was the sheer scale and weirdness of it all. In less than a year,
What?
the channel uploaded tens of thousands of cryptic videos before YouTube banned it in 2016. The channel launched in March 2015 and wasted no time. Within days, it began posting videos, starting with one titled with a Sagittarius sign, followed by the numbers 230511. It was a 4-second clip of a brown, blurry screen with no sound. Simple but unsettling. Then came more
The niggas just put a black nigga in the middle. No, like that's all I heard, bro. What the fuck
and
going
more.
on?
The scale of the whole operation was insane. Thousands of videos poured in over the months, all cryptic and impossible to make sense of. The upload.
You mean to tell me these niggas was getting like, oh, it says 1 view, 6 views. If I see these niggas getting 14K views for 6-second videos, what meta and how did they beat the algorithm, my nigga? That's what I need to know. Cause ain't no way they getting more views than me for 6-second videos. No, like these thumbnails is ass.
Uploads were strange for a couple of reasons. Most of the titles included the Sagittarius horoscope symbol for whatever reason. Most videos had pixelated or abstract images like dots on a plain background. Some were just blank screens. Some of the videos were silent, while others featured distorted sounds, static, or a voice reading random letters and numbers. There wasn't much consistency in the video lengths either. Some were mere seconds long, while others lasted hours. The longest video on the channel was 11 hours.
11 hours of what?
The rate at which the channel was uploading wasn't humanly possible. At first, videos went up every 10 minutes, but by 2016, the channel was cranking out uploads every 20 seconds.
Nigga, wait, what? Nigga said cranking out uploads every 20 seconds, my nigga. What editor did these niggas have? I need that nigga. Bro, uploading videos, bro, that's OD though. But damn, nigga, that nigga was consistent as fuck. Shit, you ain't gotta tell that nigga twice to stay consistent. He already did that. What he said? Be some crazy shit. Be on some crazy shit.
By the time it eventually got shut down, there were over 200,000 total videos. As words
nigga said it got shut
Reddit
down.
Community formed to figure out what unfavorable semicircle was all about. As you might expect, theories started flying. Some thought it was a modern-day numbers station, like the ones used during the Cold War to send secret messages to spies. The strange letters and numbers fit, but the videos didn't follow the typical structure of a number station broadcast.
Okay.
Others thought it might be part of an AR.
These niggas is just taking me back to kindergarten with rectangles and shapes and shit. Like, come on, bro. What is this?
RPG, where participants solve puzzles across various platforms. The videos seem designed to be decoded or pieced together, but most ARGs give players clues or guidance, and this didn't. Some compared it to WebDriver Torso.
You need to learn from them.
YouTube
Hell
channel
no.
Google used to test video quality. I'm pretty skeptical about this theory since the creepy visuals and audio feel like overkill for a quality test. In 2022, someone claiming to be the creator of the channel gave an unsatisfying and probably fake explanation. He claimed the whole thing was an art project. More specifically, a way to explore abstraction and mystery.
This dude is ass.
But personally, I have a hard time believing that's all it was.
It's
Many
not
people
even
continue
him,
to
bro. Like,
speculate.
I don't care about this, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. The internet rabbit holes is ass, nigga. Somehow, turn the matches going. See, shit like this, I could watch. I could watch shit like that. I used to love those videos. Internet rabbit holes be ass. Hold on. Let me see something. Oh, there. What's that nigga that be making the animal videos? And he be, this the black nigga that make the animal videos and he be explaining them on like TikTok and shit. And that shit be dumb funny. I forgot what it is. I forgot that nigga name, bro. I used to love watching his videos on TikTok. Yo, you know what I'm talking about? Hold on, let me see something. You watch Kai Cenat, gang, grow the fuck up. What you mean? Nigga, you're like 14. And Kai Cenat is my age, bro. And I don't watch Kai Cenat, to be honest with you. I only watch like, I dead don't watch Kai Cenat. I don't watch streams, nigga. I told y'all this already. I just peep. I was about to say I only watch, nigga. I watch clips of what happened. What was like, what's the drama and shit. Other than that, I don't watch shit, bro. 16, wow. Other than that, I don't be watching shit, nigga. I definitely don't. More mature than your old ass. You lied, nigga. Nowhere near mature. Bitch ass nigga. Fun and oh, I said anime. Yeah. Yo, what's that nigga? You spam W and gift subs? No, I don't. You wish. What's that nigga, bro? That black nigga. Right here. Boom. This nigga, bro. This nigga right here is mad entertaining. I love watching his videos, bro. And this dude watches furry videos. Nigga, what? You lied.
You again. Everybody's loving that grub.
Hold on, we gotta watch him. 10 horrible ways animals can end you. Alright, let's see.
Didn't think you were safe just because Halloween's over. This video was actually
This is gonna be entertaining. Guys, get ready for the animal facts, my nigga. We lit, nigga. We lit and we turn. Hold on, let me make sure that. Oh yeah, this is good. It's good, just like this. Yes, sir. All right, we sturdy. We sturdy. We sturdy.
It's supposed to be posted on Halloween, but I don't even have an excuse. It just be like that. Not much of an intro this time. So here's 10 horrible ways animals can put your
All right, bitch ass nigga, you could dick, nigga. Fuck you, boogie, lame ass nigga, boy. Fuck that nigga. We gonna watch what we wanna watch. Nobody wanna watch no goddamn internet rabbit holes. Go fuck yourself, nigga. Stick to watching rabbit holes, nigga, and Schoolboy 9 and Schoolboy Pen, nigga, and get super kicked and all that shit.
Not necessarily in order, but it does get brutal. So I'm gonna do something I've never done before. Viewer discretion is very much advised. That's the only warning you're gonna get. When that music starts, it's up. Also, I kind of owe y'all more.
Oh, just a fun fact, chat. I'm beating all these niggas on this list. I don't think none of these animals could take me right here. I'm a different type of breed, my nigga.
Halloween content, so if this gets a certain number of likes, I'll do a part 2. All that aside, let's get to the content. When you think of some of the apex predators on the planet, you might think of heavyweights like lions, bears, crocodiles, and of course you got the biggest bully in the ocean. Not the seal, but the killer whale dragging it. But what you probably don't think of is a prehistoric steroid gecko found in only...
God damn, that shit look devious, my nigga. That shit look OD, chat. Like, imagine you seeing this shit crawling like... Yo, bro, you be scared as fuck.
islands in the world. And that's exactly what makes the Komodo dragon...
What the hell is this? Oh, this is a Komodo dragon? Yeah, this TOS, but ew, brother, ew, what the hell? Why does nigga look like that?
One of the most underrated killers on the planet. This homicide lizard can grow to 10 feet long, weigh nearly 200 pounds, can swim, and can run faster than your mental health is prepared for.
Nigga, that ain't fast. I'll beat that nigga in a race, nigga. That's mad slow, my nigga. Oh, oh my God. How the hell unplug this shit? Oh, brother. Bro, come on, gang. Turn the fuck back on. Alright, cool. I would beat that shit in the race, though.
But the most lethal thing about them is something you can't see. The Komodo dragon has up to 60 razor-sharp serrated kitchen knives for teeth tough enough to dissect a full-grown buffalo and tear flesh in chunks. But it's how they catch their prey that's unsettling. It was believed that a Komodo said...
Why these niggas be spitting? Ew, like all that saliva, my nigga. What's all that saliva for, bro? What is all that saliva for dripping, bro? That's mad dirty, my nigga.
Big bite was potent enough to cause his victim to retire to a bacterial infection. But it turns out this modern-day dinosaur uses a toxic venom that it injects into its prey. This venom reduces the body's blood clotting abilities and makes it more likely for you to bleed out once wounded. Other symptoms include lowering of blood pressure, shock, and muscle paralysis, and that last one's going to be real important later. The venom's so powerful that just one bite can be a death sentence for a tank like a water buffalo. Which means Komodos don't have to waste energy trying to chase down a meal. All they have to do is...
so you mean to tell me these niggas got venom in they bites, my nigga? Nah, that's tough. I ain't gonna lie. That's tough.
We wound their prey and then wait for them to die.
For a reptile,
because these reptiles that time left behind are only found on remote islands, and they have a borderline disrespectful sense of smell, there's almost no point on the island you can go where this lizard Liam Neeson won't eventually track you down. And the reason paralysis being a symptom is such a problem is because Komodos won't exactly wait for their prey to be past tense, just as long as they're too weak to fight back or run away. Cause these lizards will eat their prey alive, with the only relief coming when you eventually flatline the blood loss. And even though venom's the main suspect, you can still get clapped by a slow, painful bacterial infection. The first response of animals like buffalo after they've been wounded is to escape into nearby water. Going into unclean water with an open...
These niggas always want to go into some fucking water. Buffaloes, yo, welcome to the chat, bro. Welcome to the chat. Do me a favor, hit that sub button, bro. We on the road to 1,000 subscribers, gang. Please hit that sub button, my nigga. I appreciate it a lot, but welcome to the chat, man. Shout outs to you. I'm not gonna lie, buffaloes is like one of the most pussiest animals on the world, bro. You mad Aki, you mad strong, you always want to run into the water, bro. I'm watching Lion King, these niggas just stampede and run away. Nigga, you better fight, nigga. Niggas is pussy, bro. I dog a buffalo, bro. I dog a buffalo. Lucky y'all niggas can't make oxtails, my nigga. I would dog y'all niggas, bro. Gangsta.
Wound is how you lose your life to a horrific case of sepsis, and again, your life doesn't have to end for his meal to begin. Not only have Komodo dragons been known to attack humans, they've been recorded seeking out human graves, digging out the corpses, and then feeding on whatever human remains they find. Nothing on this island is safe from a Komodo.
Nigga, I'm safe, nigga.
Cause Komodo has
big safe out here, you heard?
Up in the trees. Why? Adult Komodos are cannibals that'll devour any young dragons they run into, even if it ends up being their own.
Niggas be dogging they kids? What the hell? That's mad toxic. That's like I have a kid, I just blow that little nigga like, yo, what's up with you? What's up with you, dad? Like, yo, nah, I ain't gonna lie, these niggas
children. We're talking about a 10-foot venomous steroid chameleon that'll track you down no matter where you go and will friendly fire its own kind. And it's only the first animal on this list.
The Bush Guide, cold and smooth survival skills.
Damn, nigga hit us with an ad, my nigga.
You could tell time by measuring the sun's distance
no,
from
the fuck you can't. Why you keep showing that?
We talked about these winged bastards a couple videos ago, so this is going to be a quick one.
What the
Now,
fuck?
plenty of birds eat other birds, but few are as sadistic about it as these overgrown ice vultures. Even though giant petrels are scavengers, they will target and jump weak or injured penguins, as well as snatch up any unaccompanied penguin.
Oh, so this shit is in the Arctic? Yo, look how he looking at this nigga. He like, I'm not gonna lie, bro, I'm about to fuck you up. He like, yo, bro, chill. Come on, man, don't do it. He's like, yeah, it's over. Please.
When chicks they can find. Just like a lot of animals you're gonna see.
Yo, they hopping that
petrels
nigga.
Will eat their struggling prey alive in groups, and they have a nasty habit of breaking in through the back door. I can't show you, but there are videos of these prison pigeons pulling out the intestines of a penguin through its anus. All while the penguin is alive and fighting for his life and the sanctity of his booty. He lost both. And it's not just penguins that get victims.
Nigga lost his ass and got, like, that's crazy. Nigga diddied him and won. Like, that's crazy, bro.
Demised. Giant petrels will attack other seabirds like the albatross and put them out of commission by forcing them underwater.
This bird beat this big ass bird? Hell no.
Until they drown. But nobody gets it worse than penguins. The giant petrel is so vicious that once one snatches a chick, its parents usually won't even bother trying to save its life. Meaning
that's
could have
day
been
room.
Mumble getting brutally shot-shanked by a gang of flying booty bandits, all while his parents just sat.
Nigga called them a gang of flying booty bandits. I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy, bro. Nigga, if I'm getting yoked up and my parents not trying to help, I'm like, help! Help! And I'm getting yoked up and then niggas taking my butt at the same time. Help! My butt! Help! And niggas is just watching me get dogged. Bro, we got a problem. Oh, actually, they got dogged before the parent just dipped. So they died. Never mind. Let's get past that shit.
And since a penguin's vital organs are protected by a layer of fat, penguins can take a lot of damage before permanently piecing out. Alternatively, penguins can suffer through hours of abuse before experiencing the sweet release of death. One researcher watched a gang of about 20 petrels tear apart a penguin that had already been mauled by a fur seal until there was nothing but a skeleton with feet attached. Don't think you're safe. The southern giant petrel has been nicknamed as...
What that nigga gonna do? What that nigga gonna do to me? I'll break that nigga up. Gangster. Throw some little bursies. Distract him a little bit. Mac. I'm hitting him with 10-piece chicken nugget combos, bro. Giving them KFC combos. 5-piece, nigga. And a biscuit. Fuck is you talking about? Nigga is pussy.
Stinker because they'll feed on any rotting, decaying carcass.
Oh, I.
To the point where these birds will tailgate boats.
That nigga better do it when I'm going, cause niggas not like that.
To consume whatever foul, putrid nastiness the sailors dumped off. Petrels eat the same way they live, with no conscience. So if you're ever injured or incapacitated somewhere in the Antarctic, pray that help finds you before this bird does.
No, he better pray help find that nigga.
Ends. It'll end the same way if you're ever chased by a pack of African wild dogs. In a neighborhood with lions and hyenas, these dogs are actually...
These niggas is mad bony. Oh my god, bro. They need to get their weight up, bro. They not really in the gym for real. Chat, you gotta understand, these niggas is too weak to really handle me. Like, I really like... Come on,
the most efficient killers on the plains with a hunting success rate of about 80%. These African bush cujos have a very complex and nuanced hunting strategy. They just keep running. These killer canines can run you down at speeds of nearly 40 miles per hour for a distance of over 3 miles, and in a sprint they can clock in at a blistering 45.
Yo, Ahmad Aziz, welcome to the chat, bro. Please hit that big sub button, bro. We on the road to 1K subscribers again, man. Make sure you hit that like button. And if you are new to the channel and you really want to support even further, can you go to my kick and follow that for me, boy? I appreciate that game, but welcome to the chat. We just watching some reactions. Let's get into it. Let's finish. You feel me? But these niggas can't beat me still.
All running away does is delay the inevitable. It's like hitting the snooze button on death. Once the prey gets chased into exhaustion, the dogs will clamp those jaws around the panicking prey's snout and flank and force it to the ground.
Oh, they
and
be hopping
for the
niggas.
third time on this list, they don't wait for you to stop breathing to start eating. And the bigger and stronger you are, the more you suffer. Because they're able to put down animals like warthogs in as little as 2 to 5 minutes.
Oh, see, that's not me,
like
because I'm tough.
Spend the last 40 minutes of its life being gruesomely mauled by a pack of about 15 merciless murder hounds. And once the entire pack has you surrounded, there's virtually zero escape. And African wild dogs have the unsettling habit of starting meals off by tearing a hole in the abdomen and pulling the intestines out so they can get to the organs and fat first. To add insult to life-canceling injury, unlike lions, African wild dogs give puppies priority and let them eat first. So not only would you still get disemboweled, it would be the cutest members of the pack doing it first.
Niggas stupid. I ain't gonna lie, I dead beat one of these up one time. It was me and my mans in like 06. Niggas was like, yo, we went to the Sahara Desert. And it was kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie, it was dumb hot out there. Y'all think it's crazy in New York right now with like 100 degrees. We went to the Sahara Desert, right? I ain't gonna lie, nigga gonna walk up to me. I had a piece of chopped cheese left, bro, on Cocoa Bear with ketchup. Nigga gonna walk up, think I'm finna give him my chopped cheese. He like growling and shit. Nigga, nobody's scared of that nigga. I ain't gonna lie, this little nigga right here. I said, yo, word? Yo, go get your pops. Gangster. Cause I don't wanna beat on some little nigga. I'm like, yo, word? Bro, get your pops, bro. Stop talking, stop growling like that. Cause why you growling like that? That's crazy, bro. Right in his nose. Nigga started getting dogged, bro. I'm telling you, niggas really don't want that smoke, but let's continue.
Basically, imagine being chased by a gang of animals that never get tired, while knowing once they catch you, they'll confiscate your intestines and feed on your organs. All while you wait for the man upstairs to call your number. What could possibly be worse than that? Well,
what the fuck? They had a monkey head?
Hyenas are everything African wild dogs are.
So it's like they just get uglier and uglier. Why do the hyena? That shit looks ugly, my nigga. That don't even, like, what is that?
But on juice. And even though hyenas are genetically closer to cats and mongooses, hyenas basically behave like dogs on steroids. Thanks to Lion King, people believe hyenas were just cowardly scavengers that only survived by scrounging a living off of other animals. The truth is, not only do hyenas personally murk 70 to 80% of their meals, they're actually more efficient at it than lions are. And it's all because hyenas and African wild dogs have one very unsettling thing in common. They're both serial killers on Duracell, meaning the bastards never get tired. Spotted hyenas can run at high speeds for over 5 miles without even thinking about being tired. Which is why they don't have to ambush or one-shot their prey like lions, they'll just chase them into oblivion until one of them gives up. And hyenas don't give up.
5 miles,
it doesn't help that hyenas have jaws strong enough to amputate a rhino. With a bite strength of about 1,000 pounds of force, hyenas are—
God damn, that's strong. Them little ass teeth. Damn, 1,000-pound bite strength is crazy. Y'all know, nigga, y'all know what that is, bro? Like, yo, I don't know. This nigga could chop a PlayStation in half with one bite. Now that's wild, my nigga.
Tough enough to eat virtually any part of an animal. They have such a habit of eating the bones of the deceased that their poop often comes out white.
Like, what the fuck?
With a vice grip for a mouth and the eating habits of a coffin, if a clan of hyenas is your series finale, then the only thing your family will have left to bury are memories. Because once you're on this overgrown mongoose's meal prep, there won't be a lot of you left to put it.
Yo, welcome, Infinite. Welcome to the chat, man. Welcome in, man. I'm telling everybody this for the kick, bro. We actually unlocked the something. You guys are able to subscribe now. I actually have to put the button on there. Bro, we going up, man. Welcome to the chat, though.
Put in the casket. And since there can be up to 80 members in a clan,
damn,
and
look
just
at these
one can
niggas,
take
bro.
down 30 pounds of meat in one sitting, you would basically be a Ritz cracker.
See, and then he gonna do this with this cute and cuddly picture. Like, why you trying to throw niggas off? Like, look at this nigga, bro. I ain't gonna lie, knock that nigga out, bitch ass nigga. Niggas ain't tougher than me, bro. I really be in the field. I told y'all what I did to that other nigga, bro. Let's see if I know a couple of these niggas, bro. Cause that other nigga that met that nigga.
But if I'm being honest, the real reason hyenas are on this list is because of this video. And guys, y'all gonna feel this one.
Pause.
Hyenas have a devious habit of going for the family honeypot, but it is for a reason. Hyenas don't have the ability to instantly end their prey the way big cats do. So for larger animals like the buffalo, it's way easier to perform a hands-free vasectomy and just wait for blood loss to do the work for you. Imagine a mousetrap on your baby factory, but with the force of an adult moose stepping on it. Yeah.
Alright.
This next animal is probably going to be the most unexpected on this list, but let me...
What is that, a honey badger? What the fuck is that? I think that's a honey badger.
Paint a picture. Take a wolverine, right? Put it on
Wolverine?
What give it the personality of a power tool, and then dump it in the same area code as some of the most vicious carnivores in the jungle.
What is that?
This face of generational trauma belongs to the sloth bear. Yeah.
What the fuck is a sloth bear? First off, sloths is mad slow. If y'all don't know, how are you gonna lose to a sloth? Oh wait, is that actual a bear or a sloth? Like which one is it? Hold on, let's hear what you gotta say.
Yes, the one from Jungle Book. Sloth bears may not look like much. They're easily dwarfed
they
by
look
some of the Brolic bears.
Hug that little nigga, bro. Stop playing with me, nigga. I give you a hug, little nigga. You look how furry he look, bro. His nails look crazy. I ain't gonna lie, bro. You gotta go to them Asian niggas and get that fixed up. But other than that, I give that little nigga a hug, my nigga. Like this nigga look mad cool. I ain't gonna lie, that bear look tough. Okay, I'm about to get me one as a pet.
There's one of which may be on this list. They're not even super notorious predators. As insectivores, a sloth bear's grocery list is mostly ants and termites. But don't let the sloth in this name fool you. These furry chainsaws know how to get active. Sloth bears share an environment with leopards and tigers have been known to actively hunt and eat them, which is why the sloth bear is one of the most aggressively homicidal bears out there. Even though they have a size disadvantage, a pissed off slothy has been known to drive off even the most motivated tiger. And sometimes these bears clutch a 2v1. And since sloth bears can't escape in trees like American
oh hell no. If I see some big black shit running that quick up a tree, oh my brother Lord, I will start hitting that nigga with all types of KFC combos. That nigga's getting the 5 chicken combo. Bow, bow. That nigga's getting a 2-piece with a biscuit. Oh my god. What you want, a side of mashed potatoes with gravy? Cause no way this nigga chasing me up a tree like that, nigga. Yeah, we gotta get it on. We gotta get it on and pop it.
It's like nature told this dark-skinned poo that violence was his only option. Years of character development means this demon yogi will view almost anything alive as a threat, and that includes
why the fuck his mouth open like Predator?
Attacks are incredibly brutal. The same claws they use to destroy concrete like termite mounts can disembowel you with one swipe. And unlike grizzlies, because sloth bears do have to worry about predators, they're much more likely to attack unprovoked. According to first-hand accounts, sloth bears will often maul their victims and then chew and suck on their limbs until they're reduced to a bloody, mushy pulp. Sloth bears also typically go for the face, incapacitating their victims while biting and slashing to the point where neither your mother or your iPhone can recognize you. And of course, an animal that motivated usually won't stop until you're not moving. Which is why even in tiger country, more people get sent to the emergency room by the Balus of the jungle. And if you're really unlucky, if one's able to sever a critical artery with those adamantium fingernails, then your series finale will involve you bleeding into the afterlife. One man was able to survive a particularly brutal mauling at the hands or paws of this bear. He recalled feeling immense pressure.
This nigga survived that shit? That's why I be saying, bro, y'all gotta come train with me, cause you won't even have to worry about that. I really pack this shit up like gangster. Like, stop playing with me, bro. Y'all gotta come train with Jay Superior, you feel me? Cause y'all over here just barely surviving. Nigga, you wouldn't even have to worry. I'll just bow, 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 bro. I'm telling you, bro. Giving that nigga KFC combos.
The bear tackled him, put its full weight on him, and crushed his leg in its jaws like a celery stick. When the bear was put out of commission, the man thought he got off easy. Until he looked at his leg and realized the bear had torn an entire chunk of his flesh to the point where he could see his muscles moving. And in rare cases, these bears have been known to stat pad. One infamous bear known as the sloth bear of Mysore had a human body count of at least 12 people while having also severely mauled another dozen. So when I call this bear a box cutter with claws, I'm talking about both its personality and the way its victims tend to look after. But of course, it's not the only bear on this list.
What the fuck? He said, hell no. I'm trying to
Because
show
when you're
you.
one of the few animals that'll actively
Look at the polar bear, bro. The polar bear just got the straightest fucking face ever. Like, look at this. He's just like, I don't even care, bro. Like, that's how he just gives me.
humans, you're guaranteed a spot. Thanks to global warming, most of the polar bears.
All right, why does polar bear look like he's struggling a little bit? This nigga look like EBT didn't hit. Like, why does polar bear look like his EBT did not hit at 12, bro? Like, nah, this nigga is down bad, my nigga. This is one of the weakest polar bears I've ever fucking seen in my life. Why would y'all put this bitch on a polar bear, my nigga? This nigga EBT did not hit yet. Like, come on.
Range is now underwater. A desperate polar bear will even attempt to go after walruses, even though walruses can one-shot them with those tusks. But a starving bear will resort to putting humans on the list if they get the chance.
That's crazy.
Polar bear is like a maxed out bloodhound. They can smell a seal from a mile away.
Fuck, how did these niggas get these close-up photos without getting dogged, bro?
And they can even track its scent through 3 feet of ice. Which is why it's been said, if you see this Caucasian carnivore in the wild, it's already too late. There's a good chance the bear's been hunting you for hours or even longer. This is Tim Jarvis, and during an expedition in the Arctic, he was allegedly stalked by a polar bear for a total of 10 days. Now add the fact that they can outswim every heat at the Olympics, and sprint fast enough to get a ticket in a school zone, and you'll see why getting on this ice killer's radar is a death sentence. Remember how African wild dogs tear into their prey while still alive? Bears are just triple XL dogs that'll usually clamp their jaws on the prey's back to disable it. And the back is usually where they start eating from.
I'm not gonna lie, like, this shit would have scared me, but back in, like, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, 08, right? So, alright, cool. That's fine too. It was like 08, and me and my mans, right? We was riding like polar bears because we needed to get around the Arctic, and dumb niggas was like, you feel me? So we used to keep one as a pet, just to get around, chat. That's about it.
With the intestines being one of the first things to get pulled out. Also, polar bears are estimated to have a bite force of about 1,200 pounds per
Yo, imagine a nigga just like, wow, nigga, oh, shabam, wow, shabam, right in that nigga mouth. Pause, nigga, don't open your mouth that wide ever again. See, our polar bears wasn't zesty. That's crazy right there. That's nasty works.
Believed to be strong enough to crack a bowling ball. And if one paw swipes your back, at best you'll be a paraplegic, at worst you'll be a hashtag. And at least sloth bears attack out of self-defense. When a polar bear puts someone on the news, you can be sure it was 100% premeditated.
I'm crying.
And the worst part of it all is that normally polar bears wouldn't see humans as happy meals. They prefer the fat, nutrient-rich seal. But because of what we've done to their hood, now a polar bear doesn't even need to see you or hear you. If you're a mile downwind of a starving polar bear, that could really be all it takes. Remember the rule of thumb. If it's black, fight back. If it's brown, best get on the ground. If it's white like the president, you finna be heaven sent.
I'm crying, bro. Hold on. I got a call? Hold up, chat. Alright, go on, y'all. Let's continue. Nah, that shit is funny though.
The African wilderness has some of the most vicious and violent predators on the planet. Some of them we've actually already talked about.
The
so it says a lot that
hyenas.
out of all of them, the one nicknamed Black Death is actually a vegetarian. The African Cape Buffalo race is about 200.
Come, this weak ass nigga, hell no. Every time I see a clip of this nigga, he always running. Hell no, we not jacking this nigga. I used to bully this nigga in school. Straight Captain Crunch this nigga, bro. I'm talking about, nigga, give me them antlers, nigga. Doom, doom. This nigga
The
pussy.
census each year. That's not counting the people that live but still get severely gored. They're also strong enough to ragdoll top tiers like lions, hyenas, and of course,
I think I caught that nigga in
those
the
horns
RKO.
aren't just for intimidation. When a Cape Buffalo charges, the hooked end of its horns can get caught under the skin and tear apart the flesh of a predator or a tourist that just doesn't know any better. Of course, at 1,300 pounds, they don't need horns to end you. They can easily just trample you into a chalk.
Damn, they're just weird.
But there's another thing about them that makes them not only a walking obituary, but earned them another nickname.
Damn.
The Widowmaker. Because one of the fastest ways to get a divorce is to tell your husband to go hunt a Cape buffalo, because then you'll probably go to bed single. And that's because this Widowmaker is one of the most vengeful animals on Earth. A wounded Cape buffalo will often retreat and hide in tall grass or brush. Now, if the hunter has more than one brain cell, he'll usually just give up and leave the beast alone. But if you make the mistake of following the injured animal, then you run the risk of getting ambushed and knocked clear into the ground. And after hitting you, the Cape buffalo will just back up and wait for you to get back on your feet just so they can hit stick you again. They'll keep doing this until you just stop getting up. That's just what one can do to you.
Damn.
These guys can travel in herds of up to 200. And these herds will
That's
often
a lot of
circle a
food,
possible
though.
threat, leaving no possibility for escape. And they'll just keep circling
until this is fake as fuck. Ain't no way a lion did this shit. Like, is this where they tried to get that shit from Lion King, bro? Ain't no way a lion actually ran up a tree, bro, from buffaloes, bro. I'm not jacking it.
So one eventually sees an opening and attempts to impale you. And the same rules apply. If you're still moving, they're not finished. That kind of attitude is why lions cosplay as house.
Why the fuck he look like this? Why does lion? Yo, what's good with these niggas, bro? This nigga look like he have a helmet on in school, bro. This is crazy.
Cats when a herd of buffalo is involved. And why hunting one should come with a life insurance package. And out of the entire starting lineup known as the African Big Five, these murder cows are considered to be the biggest threat. But ironically, one of the most feared mammals on the entire continent isn't on this list.
You said isn't on this list.
Yeah, no suspense here. Hippos are just waterproof horses with a sender's address from hell. Hippos put
Hippos is whack, bro. They don't do nothing, bro. Like, hippos is mad whack. I ain't gonna lie.
Bios a year, and that number is probably higher. They're famous for choosing violence with anything in their territory, from antelope and crocodile, all the way to lions, humans, and literally everything else. Like, if you have a pulse, they'll find a reason to hate you. In fact, the biggest threat to a hippo's way of life is very literally often another hippo. Because oftentimes when resources are low, bull hippos will see babies as competition and will turn the adorable infants into fish food. Here's a dark joke for you. Where did the baby hippo go after the baby shower? Everywhere.
OVS, providing emotional and financial assistance. Let your light shine.
He went everywhere. Despite being the third heaviest thing on the planet with legs, hippos can run at speeds of 30 miles per hour. And
I'm not worried because that's not faster than me, so I'm Gucci. I'm escaping. I don't know about you guys, but I can run faster than that.
They can outswim you, or technically outrun, because hippos don't swim, they literally run underwater. And I don't think that makes this video any better. But just like actress Tiana Trump, it's that mouth that makes them infamous. Bull hippos have tusks that can max out at 20 inches long, and they can slam their jaws at nearly 2,000 pounds of force. But if you've ever seen one eat a watermelon...
Yo, you better chill, nigga. Your hand get caught in his clip. Nigga, it's over, bro.
You already knew that. Which is why the biggest mistake a croc can make is pull up to a hippo pool party, because it can end up getting turned into a purse. Damn. And the biggest mistake a person can make is getting too close. I hope this is photoshopped. Hippos are one of those animals that don't need a reason to turn you into a statistic. Hippos don't typically eat meat, but their attack style involves using that massive overbite and chewing a person into human applesauce.
Wait, so could we get close to hippos? I'm just saying, are we, like humans, able to get close to hippos? Or is like not, like you can't get close to them, bro? Because these niggas is recording and shit, so I'm just want to know.
And it's the attacks in water that are the most brutal. Even if you survive, the toll for crossing hippo territory can cost an arm, a leg, multiple broken bones, and even a punctured lung or two. Damn. One tourist guide in Zimbabwe was allegedly swallowed by this land whale not once, but 3 times. And you want to know the worst thing about getting deep-throated by this obese demon donkey? Other than the smell. It's knowing that your options are to either stay inside and suffocate, or try to escape and end up negotiating your left arm in the process. As for the tourist guide, by the time he got out, he had suffered 38 bite wounds, including one so nasty it exposed his lungs and completely crushed one of his arms. This man rescued an orphan baby.
He said try it.
And raised him
Hell no, bro.
He even named it Humphrey and said it was like a son to him. Well, Humphrey ended up mauling and mutilating his foster father in the same...
This is why niggas can't be trusting these niggas, bro. Niggas cannot be trusting these fucking wild animals. They're wild animals for a reason, my nigga. That's why I have to tell these niggas, like, bro, I punch them niggas in the back of their head. Yo, sit down. Yo, stop doing that, bro. I'm not, you can't tame your ops. That's like taming your ops, my nigga. You can't tame niggas you beefing with. Nigga, this is This is nigga. This is infinite beast, my nigga. I mean, beast. Infinite beef, my nigga. It never ends, bro. You can't be trying to see this stupid ass guy.
Same river he was rescued from. That's honestly how most movies with hippos end. But at least hippos are so massive they're impossible to miss. The next animal is the size of a golf ball, but can turn 26 people into a very loaded story on CNN.
What the hell is this?
The blue ring octopus is a lot of things. Tiny, cute, and
this nigga, Joe, this nigga just put a fucking octopus on the screen. Why would you do that? You know damn well this octopus not beating nobody, bro. Like
the most venomous things alive. It's armed with a neurotoxin called tetrodotoxin, and the lethal dose for a human could fit on the head of a pin. Plenty of animals are venomous in Australia, from the jellyfish right down to the peris. But there's one disturbing fact about blue ring octopus. The blue ring octopus is so small that most people don't even realize when they've been bitten. And because they're so small and cute, some people will put the octopus in their hands, not realizing they're putting their lives in the octopus's. Because not only is tetrodotoxin 10,000 times more powerful than cyanide, the neurotoxin shuts down muscles by blocking sodium channels. This decision can lead to muscle paralysis, respiratory failure, cardiac arrest, and then a permanent rest. Which is why one of the smallest animals on this list can turn you into past tense in as little as 30 minutes. And remember,
what the fuck? Damn, this nigga using sneak attacks with poison and shit. Hell no, Chad. We not dealing with that. I ain't gonna cap, bro. Keeping it a buck.
You don't feel when this blue ring Bundy bites you. Meaning you can hold it like this for 3 seconds and then flatline in the same hour. And if you're swimming while that paralysis hits, use your imagination. Oh, and there's no antidote. All medical professionals can do is hook you up to a respirator and manage your breathing just long enough to keep you alive. But with immediate medical attention, the chances of getting put in a casket by this blue ring hellspawn are actually pretty low. But with a bite that's impossible to feel, it's very possible to not realize you've been wounded.
Wow.
And without medical attention, the chance of your soul
Nigga said you don't even feel a bite. I'm not gonna lie, I got something called spidey senses, bro. The moment anything tries to affect me, I get alerted. Like, I'm telling you, Chad, I'm really built different, bro. I'm really superior, you heard?
The victim suddenly becomes a lot higher. Which means this lady just barely Eurostep becoming a name on a stone in one of the worst ways possible. Cause anything that tries this hard to be seen is probably more toxic than future. That goes for octopus and people.
Alright, let's see what's number one.
This last one deserves its own viewer discretion warning because
that nigga about to put me, Chad. I'm the most dangerous animal in the kingdom, nigga. He about to put me number one.
In some ways, it's the most disturbing animal on this list. Not only does it have the highest human body count, you can be a victim and not even realize it. That's because it's believed that over 1 billion people in the world are infected with parasitic worms. They're especially...
Alright. So I'm not on the list, but you fucking put tapeworms? How the fuck is a tapeworm gonna beat me, nigga? How? How is this shit gonna beat me, nigga?
A problem in places with limited access to clean drinking water. But don't think this is just some third world problem. All you have to do is swim in waters containing eggs and you can lose the lottery and become a landlord to these parasites. Once inside you, these worms can cause a bunch of nasty infections and complications, but there's one disease that really stands out. These demonic flesh ropes are filarial worms, and they're as thin as sewing threads. And their favorite hangout spot is in your lymph nodes, where a bunch of them can block fluids from leaving the body, which can cause tissues in the body to swell almost like a disturbing cartoon. Which is how a worm you need a microscope to see can cause a nightmarish condition known as elephantiasis. The situation where your leg can swell to the same size and color as an elephant's. And it doesn't just give you Dumbo-sized cankles. All guidelines will allow me to say is Google South Park wheelbarrow. Get infected with filarials and you might need one. But the unsettling part is you may never know you've been violated by filarials until it's too late.
Damn.
Millions of people around the world are infected and a lot of them have no idea. Which means...
What the hell? Millions of people are infected by this? What? Where do you get this shit from?
Of course, statistically, someone watching this video has to have it. If it makes you feel any better, if you live in America, you apparently can't get infected with filarial worms. But you're not safe from the hundreds of other parasites that can turn your insides into an Airbnb. Around the world, hundreds of millions of people are infected with parasitic worms as we speak. And if you happen to be asymptomatic, they can put a whole mortgage down on your body and you would be the last to know. And that's just about it for this video.
That's crazy,
if you actually enjoyed
chat.
this video, first...
I'm not gonna lie, chat. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Getting taken out by a worm, my nigga, that's tough. That's crazy, though. You could just go swimming, bro, and get a worm, bro. That's why you gotta be careful. Nigga, I'd rather the pool, my nigga. No cap, chat. I'm trying to show you, bro. Trying to show y'all niggas. Y'all niggas is over here talking about, oh, you know, worms and shit like that, nigga. No worms, nigga. Gangster, nigga. No worms, you heard? But yo, as always, guys, that's going to be enough for this video. If you guys are just new to the channel, join in, man. Make sure you hit that follow button, like, comment, subscribe if you're on YouTube. Subscribe if you're on Kick. You can just follow on Twitch. I don't really care. But yeah, make sure you guys just do all that for me. Support. We are at the road to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We are on the road to 200 followers on Kick. And we are on the road to 100 followers on... I said 200 followers on Twitch. And we're on the road to 100 followers on Kick. So, if you guys could do that for me, bro, I really appreciate that, man. Go check out my TikTok. Just drop videos. Make sure you follow J_Superior Live, man. I post my live clips every time, so you stay updated what's going on. If you do miss a live, you kind of know what's going on. But without further ado, it's your boy Jay. And you know we stay superior.